Here's Alex Kirilloff. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and the inning is over. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Whips it to Kirilloff. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and Seager is set down. Man at first, down the third baseman. Ground ball could be 2. They get 1. Goes to second. Safe there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Here's the third baseman. Foul ball there.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of...
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollars. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Welcome in. We're in the 8th inning with 2 outs. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. The Mariners are squarely in the middle of the pack about halfway through the season. And Singy, I think that counts as a win just by itself. They weren't exactly considered contenders coming into the year.
No, that's true, Boog. It just goes to show you how unpredictable baseball can be. I mean, sometimes a team just has 1 or 2 things click unexpectedly, and they take off.
And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here. So the lineup flips over, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Shelby Kirkland. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Mitchell hauls it in, and there's one away. Yandy Diaz now. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That's off the mark. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. And we're new pitcher for the Mariners, Adbert Alzolay.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Julio Carreras. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. 0-2 now.
1-1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bad spot.
Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jacob Berry, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped way back there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road. They get a win in this one, and that's got to be encouraging for a team that hasn't really separated from the pack so far, Chris.
For sure, and it's nice to see him get that W, maybe build some momentum as we close in on the All-Star break, get a little bit of rest, come out of it with some wins, and all of a sudden you look like a real contender.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road.
Back at T-Mobile Park, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Soto swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tucker going back. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play. And it drops foul in the corner.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball still 0-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right side. Tucker sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Manager out of the duck. New pitcher on now, Colin Poche.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
They get the force. That's the third. Jordan Westburg digs in now. Hernandez back to work. Clips the corner. 0-1. Hernandez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. To third, and that chance handled. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Here's Kyle Tucker. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Noda leads off first with 1 away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And the Orioles back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mike Baumann.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Guthrie also getting rid. And there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a chance for Oswald Peraza. That clips the corner. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And fouled off. Now the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right-hander kick steals. In the air out to center. Under it. 2 down. And now for Seattle, Shelby Kirkland. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around the score and tie this ball game up.
And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Inning over. That all set for the start of the inning. Adbert Alzala comes on now.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Way outside. Down 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. That's not coming back. His 11th of the year. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one just misses. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back again. A gigantic blast. His 21st of the year. It's 4-3. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Rodriguez stands in now, looks at that one inside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-run game, bottom 9. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And the righty deals. Late on that fastball.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Comebacker to the mound. And they're down to their last out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Manzardo swings through it for strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The M's down to their final strike. Almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this This one ends as a one-run. Back in Seattle with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Diaz swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Javier Assad up and loosening in the pen.
One ball,
next pitch, not close, up high.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. That one misses. Ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
So the tying run at second. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Lined into right. Dives, and it gets by. In to score from third. They lead it in the 8th. And that's a 2-out double.
Such great concentration.
Michael Galloway taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch, and he just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves moves up to second.
Man, that's tough right there. I understand wanting to try to get into scoring position, but you've got to realize the guy at the plate's so hot right now. You don't want to take the bat out of his hands in terms of having a bigger RBI opportunity. Unfortunate mistake right there. He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
On the ground right side. Over to Dahlbeck. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Canario, the next to hit, takes ball one. In there at the knees, and a count even at one. And that's ripped for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 5-5.
That's a big-time clutch performance, bro. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game.
Out to short. And that is that. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even at 5. Now into the ball game on defense, Josh Crouch. He takes over behind the plate. The line of the pitch. Dahlbeck up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hayden Yinger up and throwing. Assad also throwing. And that one in the air, center field. Chisholm flashes the leather on the running catch. Oswald Peraza up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
One out, base is empty. That's a base hit.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Martinez swings through it for strike one. Rips that one center field. That's a hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
2 on, 1 out. On a line. And it's into the gap. Around third. In comes the winning run. And the Mariners get a walk-off win 6-5.
Well, coming to the ninth inning, it's a tie ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.